We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Denver Broncos. The first game's out of the way. Season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Love. And his first look is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And 6.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Working out of the gun. Love. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard.
2nd down. Love. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Brandon McManus.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone.
Crews take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Love back to it here after the pick 6. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Throw here's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Lindsay, the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, a run with Lindsay. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Locke working out of the gun. Able to get this to Gordon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Smith-Schuster.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
James Conner.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Hamler now on the return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
At their own 40.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Steelers.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Carrier. Eric Harris up to make the tackle.
Love now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. The former 1st-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. They'll look to run with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
That ties the game 6-6.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? No. Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 36, Locke, flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Locke. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
Sack there by Cameron Hayward, an all-pro in the 2019 season. He's been consistently good throughout his career. 29 sacks in his last 3 seasons.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. 1st down, going to the air with Love. Screen pass to Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Play fake. Here's Love. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They run with Connor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Shotgun snap to Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
There's a familiar sight. T.J. Watt with a sack. And remember last year, he was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, and he earned it because he's been the top 10 in the league in sacks for 2 straight seasons. Really, really difficult to block coming off the edge.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Love.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. That's complete to his running back, Connor. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Love. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Eric Harris who picks it. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face.
Through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your team Milton.
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
At the 47-yard line.
Love now to pass on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half, he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Operating from the gun. Love going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Sets up
certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point now by Boswell. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13.
That ties the game, 13 all.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. A final shot before half for Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
KJ Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 35-yard line.
On second down, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
James Conner, the ball.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 2.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Snell. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Score Steelers 20, Broncos 13. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hamler now to return it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Pass caught by Jerry Jeudy, his first NFL catch. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Davis. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Now the Broncos' big-ticket acquisition. It's Melvin Gordon. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. He's from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Locke's pass.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
to throw on 2nd and 6. Locke, screen pass to Lindsey. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Denver.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will tie things at 20 all.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Throwing again. Love. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A run with counter on 1st down. Going to get about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And now here is another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll go again with Lindsey, and he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 38. Back now in Pittsburgh, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st down.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Phillip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Again, a run with counter. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He may try and run for this. And they're going to get the there as he does it himself and picks up the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And this will be incomplete. physical down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, love to pass. He'll get that one complete to Connor. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Going back to Love. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Pass.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Gain of 9 on the play.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And some room to work. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
To throw, Lock. This is the tight end, Fant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
On first down, Lindsey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another run by Lindsey.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And McManus able to put it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Love. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
20.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Denver, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.